Hey everyone, Jan from An Alaskan Crafter. I hope everybody is doing well on this chilly, kind of cold day. It's raining, and it's raining pretty good that we can definitely hear it hitting the roof. We do have a metal roof, so it's kind of cheating when we say we can hear it. Other than that, we are, I'd say, 98.5%. Well, no, that's not true. We are pretty much done with being sick. Jeff Loke does have a dry cough, but that came after our, wink, wink illness. We both were down for, I'd say, a little over 2 weeks. Mild case, just fatigue. You know how it is. The older you get, the worse it gets, I guess. Anyway, we're still trying to get over the fatigue part of it. There's, because it came at the time of year, considering at that time that was potato harvest time, get things picked up, dog toys, watering hoses, all kinds of stuff that we like to get put away before it totally freezes. Well, it wasn't able to get done. We did get our potatoes harvest done. It did take us 2 days, which normally it would take us, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, depending. We got about 90 pounds of potatoes. We'll be checking to see how well they did, because the top inch or so was frozen. Some of the potatoes did get frozen, and yes, I know there's a lot of different people, oh, you can't eat the ones that were frozen. Well, if they go mushy, yes, you obviously can't. But if they don't, slice them up, blanch them, and put them in the freezer. Anyhow, enough agricultural stuff. I did my Lynette Double Doggy Dare with my Cancer Awareness Month. Get your mammogram. We all either know or know somebody of who has been affected by breast cancer. Our family is not any more special than any other families. Well, we are special, but that's a different story. I have an aunt who passed away. My mother had it. Jeff's grandmother had it, which puts that as a double whammy for our daughter, who did opt to take the test, and she does not carry the gene. Now, please, please, please understand, if you take this test, it shows you don't have the gene. It does not mean you will not get breast cancer. You still can get breast cancer. So, please, for the love of Pete, get your mammograms. We had a scare with Jeffalope many years ago. It did not turn out to be cancer. It did not turn out to be any type of potential breast cancer. But men, please, if you or your partner, loved one, whatever, feels something in that area, and in the crown area, outside the crown area, even up going through the armpit, please go see your doctor. It's not just a woman's disease, even though the majority of people who get breast cancer are women. But there is that rare that a man will. Also, a good friend of mine His wife had breast cancer. She is, I believe she's past her 5-year mark. And they say, you know, your chances are go down even further past the 5-year mark of getting breast cancer. A very, very good friend of mine's mom just recently passed away, and she had breast cancer. So please, if not for yourself, and I know this is being extremely selfish, but for your family, take care of yourself. It's not just the girls, it's the lower equipment and the upper equipment. You know, let's take care of ourselves, if not for us, for our loved ones. So, let's go on. Yes, the Divine Hat. I did follow Fiber Spiders tutorial. I like this one much better. Now, I love this pattern, don't get me wrong, but it does not fit me very well. And this is the Chocolate Bonbon from Bag O' Day. I do love this pattern. I do love this hat, but it just didn't fit right. And unfortunately, my styrofoam head that you put hats on at craft shows and stuff is packed away, and I'm not in the mood to go find it. Okay, those are my 2 finished objects. I have been working quite a bit on, for me, sit down, I don't want you to fall, 3 blankets. Un, deux, trois. That's as far as I can go. Yes, 3 blankets. So the first one, we already know, whoop, 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 sitting on the yarn, is the luck of the draw. I am 2 weeks behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to put up 11 and 12. So, gosh, you think I would have had this already taken care of, right? Okay, so this is week 1. I am liking how this is turning out. It was starting out to be blue, 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 but now I'm getting more into the beachy. This is supposed to be a beach theme. So, you know, hey, it's all right. The next 2 colors, last week's color, which is, if I remember, gold. This one is Autumn Maze. And still Caron, Simply Soft, and I think I have 1 twist in there that's the kind of sort of like Simply Soft. So there's 1. The next one is I'm making a blanket for Boggy Creek Camp. And if you have not heard of that Boggy Creek Camp, it is an organization that was founded by Paul Newman and a general. And I'm not too sure, I did not do my research, but somebody had said a general. It's a camp for children who have severe illnesses. Each week, a particular illness goes to the camp, and it's like a children's camp, you know, run, fun, jump, swim, hike, canoe, whatever. Whatever your limits are able to, or you're able to do to your limit. Each week has a different doctor, and that doctor specializes in the particular illness. So they do have a doctor, nurses, etc. on staff. My friend Nancy at She's Got Yarn 2, the number 2, Nancy, her mom is in a women's group. This women's group has chosen Boggy Camp to be who they're donating their goodie bags to. Well, inside of the goodie bags, the yarning community has, Nancy has asked the yarning community to crochet these blankets. And if you're interested, the blankets need to be 35 or 40 inches wide and 40 to 50 inches long. They're still more of a like a lap gan or something to snuggle up to with the kids. You can also, if you can sew, and I have not tried this pattern. Billy from Crafty Floridian tried the pattern, and she is an experienced sewer, and she had a couple difficulties. The bear looks great, so go on over to her channel. I'm not 100% sure which one it is that she shows the blanket, or I'm sorry, the bear, if it was one of the lives or not. But speaking of lives, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern time, Billy, the Crafty Floridian, Nancy, She's Got Yarn 2, and Lynette from Charmed Grammy, who double doggy dared us to do this, which I will try to link everybody in the description box. 9 o'clock Eastern time tonight, there is going to be a live, and Nancy is going to open up all the boxes that she has received from, I believe they did their live 2 weeks ago. And if memory serves me correct, she did, she had 23 or more blankets that she opened up for 23 blankets. How awesome is that? I'm floored. And this week, I'm not too sure how many she's going to open. Let's see. If I have any more information and that's not getting from here to here, normal, I will put it again in the description box. Okay, on to my next WIP. This is, again, another blanket, but this one is pretty special to me because I was asked to make this blanket by the Big K, and that is how I'm going to refer to them right now, because, you know, I don't know if I am allowed to say their name on video. I'm sure they wouldn't care, but I would rather have their permission. So, this is very similar to my Nan's Next Knots. He did, they did say that they did like the concept of my Luck of the Draw, but they wanted white and just blues. I'm using Loops and Threads Impeccable. It's a queen size for their RV, and so far, oh my gosh, now I know this is multiple layers, but so squishy nice, and I really do hope that they'll like the finishing, the end result. And let's see, so the colors that I am using are, and I'll let you know the details, and not in any particular order. This one is Sapphire, and it is 100% acrylic and 285 yards, and they're all the same. This one is where's the color? Did I cover it? Nope. Misty Blue. Misty. This one is teal, So it does have a little green blue going in there. And this one is Blue Moon. And honestly, in their shenanigan days, how shall I say, I can see him throwing a Blue Moon. I can. That's just kind of how he is. Very fun to be with. And okay, it's a he. I love you, Big K. And not just because you asked for that, you know. It's just because, you know, you're the K-man. Okay, last thing. This has been going around, so I know a lot of people have already heard about this, but our sister lost her daughter unexpectedly, and obviously it's been very hard, and it's been oops, sorry, it's been kind of hard on our community to see one of our sisters so downtrodden, you know, just anyway. Last Saturday there was an auction, because obviously when something like that happens to somebody fairly young, which, you know, we know at a young age, generally speaking, we didn't have a big savings account or anything like that. The money that we have went to the household, went to the children, and yes, she has a 9-10-year-old and a 6-month-old. There was an auction for her last Saturday, put together by Mama Swift, Trisha, and Creations by Jax. The call out came at 4 p.m. and by the time the auction went live, and I'm really sorry, I think it was 1 o'clock, I'm sorry, 1 o'clock Pacific time. So from 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time to 1 p.m. the next day Pacific time, there were 43 items to auction. It wasn't long live, but we had a really good time. It did last for about 4 hours, but in that time, and honestly I say short time, only about 20 items were auctioned off, and there were some extra monetary PayPals. Sorry, I'm really trying not to get emotional. But this community, I tell you guys, I've been in all types of crafting communities, and they all do pretty well for their community. But this community, I tell you what, in obviously less than 12 hours, the auction went up. About 20 items auctioned. They raised about $10,000. Yes, I said that right. $10,000. So with this auction, we're about halfway there for what is being needed. Unfortunately, this person did pass away at home. Anyway, so there is another live auction November 5th at the Crafty Floridians channel. And I really need to start writing this stuff down, because I want to say it's at 4 Eastern time, but I'm not 100% sure, so it will go down in the description box. If you have anything that you would like to donate to the auction, whether it's yarn, whatever it is, at this point, y'all, it's a free-for-all, minus, you know, live pets. But then again, if they could be shipped to Alaska, we'll take live pets. He's got both earbuds in, so I'm not disturbing him. So he's not really hearing what I say, so I'm not getting the Jeff Lope look. Anyhow, this video is already past 20 minutes long. Everything I have talked about, I will put in the description. If I missed something, please tell me in the comments, or if you have any questions, please tell me ask them in the comments, and I will try to answer them. And also, I would like to say hello to all my new subscribers. Wow, I'm honored. I'm absolutely floored how many people have come over to my channel. I'm very honored, and yeah, you know, anyway. And hi to all my oldies. Well, no, we won't call them oldies. We'll call them oldies. Hello to all my subscribers. Remember to tell all your loved ones that you love them, even if it's very hard to say, because later on you might regret not saying how you feel. And make sure it's positive to those people that are very near and dear to your heart. If they're close by, give them a squish, a hug. And until next time, y'all, be safe, happy, you're loved by more than just me. And take care of yourselves and each other. And hey, everybody, get your mammogram. Love you. Bye.